Hey guys, it's Kelly. Hey, I have had one of those frustrating nights where I've been trying to work things out and they just haven't worked out very well for me. So, you know what? I created this card. I kind of like it after fussing with it for a while, and I'm going to make another one really quick. So I've got some things already cut, and I thought, you know what, why not just record it and maybe I'll talk to you while I do it. So this is using a Stampendous clear stamp set that I've had for a long time. It's one of the first ones I think I bought a long time ago. And I haven't used it very often because every year I have really great intentions. Make Christmas cards. Run out of time every year. Poor planning. Whatever. Call it whatever you will. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this together really quick, and I cut them. This is just it's a regular, card, and it's 8.5 by 5.5. So you just cut your paper 8.5 by 5.5 and fold it, and you're good to go. And then I just have some paper that I've had in my stash, and I just eyeballed it and cut it. And this is mixed media paper, really, really thick, because I'm going to be doing some water stuff on it. So we're going to do this first. I'm going to put everything else aside, and I've laid some stuff out. So maybe you guys will get something from this. I don't know. But I wanted to do like the whole white background and have my white work for me. And what I'd like to do is just lay down. I've got my watercolors out already. Just a really light backwash of blue. So I'm going to add some water down on here. Put some clean water, as clean as I've got right now. And don't want to go too far. And I'm just going to use the blue that I've already got down here, because again, I just want it really light. So I'm just going to wash it. Mainly on the top. I'll leave the bottom mostly alone. And that's it. How easy is that? Here's my sky. Done. I'm going to dry it too. Put that aside. And that should do it, I think. Hopefully that will do it. Oh, it's a little wet up there still. Let me get that. It won't lay right. Okay. So there we go. You know what? I might have to change this up a little bit. I do. Sorry, guys. I think I need to bring it all the way down, because I'll just keep it a little lighter down here. I'm slapping it down, like literally. Good enough? Just need a little bit more. I recorded the last tag that I made, or tag, I'm so used to doing tag. The last card that I made. I recorded it, but yeah, my camera cuts me off. I'm supposed to have like 30 minutes, and I time it. It's never 30 minutes. Don't ever buy a Bloggie, guys. Don't ever buy a Sony Bloggie. It's a pain in the butt. I hate it. Okay, I'm going to dry it really quick again. There we go. Okay, now why I like this stamp set is because the size of things, it gives it that. Here's the finished card from before. And I'm going to switch some things up. I hope it works. But you can see the depth in it, and it's all one layer. So because of the size of things. And I think that's cool. So I laid that out with my stamps like this on my block, so I know how I want to do it. So we saved ourselves some time with me fussing, because I fussed many times. Yeah. And I thought, you know what, quit fussing, just do it. So I'm going to use archival ink because I will be coloring, adding just a little bit of color. It's mainly white, so I won't be adding a whole lot. I think I need a new archival ink pad because it's not stamping as well as I'd like it to. So I'm going to put a sentiment down there. So I'm thinking right about, I think right about there should work. turned out nice. And then, let's see, we'll do this tree first. I usually do voiceovers, as if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I do voiceovers, because when I work I notice I'm kind of quiet. I don't say too much. And I'm concentrating. I can't multitask like some of you ladies that do it as you go. Good for you! I can't do that very well. I mean, I'm doing it, but... There. Then I'm going to kind of ghost one in right here. I really like that look. Oh, I kind of smeared a little bit there, but you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to go with it. And have fun, because like I said, it's been kind of frustrating, because I've had one of those nights where, darn it, I just tried everything, and it's not like the first time I've worked with this stuff, for crying out loud. But just, I've had one of those times where I just felt like nothing was really panning out for me when I was, you know, trying things. Just didn't seem to work very well, so I got frustrated. And I think everybody has that time when you're like, great, I have like an hour of my time to create something. And when it doesn't work out, it gets frustrating. I'm going to put that little guy right there, right here. Seasons of greetings. That worked out nice. And I think I threw it out. I don't even know why I bother. It like barely cleans any of it off. But, you know, dirty stamps are used stamps. And this says, from our house to yours. I'm not real sure who's going to get these yet. I think it's got to be somebody who knows that I do this. I didn't buy it. You know, I'm so arrogant. I think that it's going to look store-bought by the time I'm done. Probably not. Okay, then this is going to go right here. From our house to yours. Oh, I hope that's straight. I need one of those Fiskars things, you know, that has like the squishy things. I forget what it's called. But I see everybody using those. I'm like, oh my gosh, what a lifesaver. Okay, so there it is. It's all flat. I have a little boo-boo up there, but I'm not even going to fret it. And now, I'm trying to think what would be best. I'm going to color them first. So, and I am going to color them with my coveted. I love these. I wish I had the bigger set. But this I got a really good deal on, so I don't know why I put that tape on there one day, but I love these. And I'm still learning how to use them really well. But I really like them. I think the bark is a little bit too dark. Maybe for my underbellies. She's a little bit of dark there. I'm doing it quite light up here, but then a little darker down where the shadows would be. It's very little coloring, but it adds a little something, I think. there's those guys. Darken that door. Darken that one. I kind of want these houses to look a little log cabin-y. Kind of how this feels to me. And then I'll color in my trees. I'll use my lighter one first in the middle. And then a little bit darker. It says teal green. I must be colorblind because it does not look teal green to me at all. But I think of teal as more blue. So maybe I'm just not naming my colors right. Very possible. Okay, so that's it. Like a little tiny bit of color there. And then you can barely see the blue in the background. Hopefully after I'm done, you'll be able to see it more. Now this is my detail brush with my water that is gonna have to do. It's not very clean, but it's not that bad either. And you know what? I have people ask me, like, how many times do you clean your water? Well, I'm not ready to clean it yet because I've barely been doing it, so that's what it looks like. I slap some down there. I love these Inktense pencils, as you know. I know I've already said that, but that's how much I love them. And I love my detailed brush. I never did any kind of like detail work before because I didn't have the right tools to do it, and it would just, I just went out of the line so well. And yeah, if I would have had this, I would have done it more often. Okay. That will do. My trees. And I'm literally just barely swiping on some color on these because I'm going to cover them up and let my white space kind of work for me here. But I will have to add some white gel pen because if the snow is on the houses in these backgrounds, then you should see some glimmer of snow on the trees as well, because it's just kind of how it goes. I live in the desert, but I can figure that out. There we go. So I will add the snow back into that. Okay, and now I'm going to do the houses with very little water. Very, very subtle coloring. Oh, I forgot that all. That'd help if I finish. There we go. Oh, I hope that's the right color. That'll do. A little bit of shadows there. You guys can't see it, but I can. I know that it's there. Okay. Alright, see, I'm keeping things simple. I could have embossed all that good stuff, but you know what? I just want to do it simple. Okay, let me make sure I'm still... I am. Oh shoot, you know what I wanted to do? I could probably still do it. I tore this paper because I thought it would be kind of cool to put that there. I'm not sure if that's going to work. let's play with it and we'll see. I have tumbled glass here somewhere. And I just need a little bit of contrast here. Since I did blue, I think tumbled glass would work well. I don't know if this tear is going to work, and if it doesn't, I will just re-tear it. I'm not even worried about it. Yeah. It would have looked cool if I would have, you know, see, maybe I can tear a different piece. You know what? I'm going to let you guys use that for your imagination. Okay, this would be really cool if I would have thought ahead to try. I want to try something different. Maybe I'll make another card and I'll use that on there and stamp the "From Our Family to Yours" here, and then kind of start with a bigger piece and tear it around where the deer are. I think that's what I'll do on the next one if I decide to do another one. But there's an idea. We'll leave it at that. Because the way my night has been going, it's just been one boo-boo after the next. What I'm going to try and do this time, what I used on this one and the shimmer that you see here is I used Perfect Pearls, and it's the color Perfect Pearls. So I used this, and I used my Versamark. Now on my stamp, sorry, hopefully you saw it. On this stamp set, you can see these little things, these little circles. They're like little snow. So I thought, oh, that's cute. So I just kind of randomly put it on here, and thought that, let me get it resituated here. And I would just kind of randomly put it all around here. But this time I wanted to try, because I think it needed just some shimmer or something, because the snow doesn't really shimmer enough. So I think I'm going to use this embossing powder. It's a holographic embossing powder by Ranger. It's got a lot of glitter in it, and then it's also got some, it's supposed to be opaque, I believe, white in there. So we will see. I've got a piece of scrap paper here I've used for something else. It's still got some glitter in there, but that's okay. So I'm going to use my Versamark. You know what? Before I do that, I'm going to add my white marks here because I want that to be I want the snow on the trees to be underneath, because I'm just going to randomly add those snowflakes. So if it goes over the trees, it'll give it even more depth. So I'm going to add the snow on my trees first. And I'm just doing, hopefully you guys can see, I'm just doing little swipes here and there. It's a minor detail, but I think it adds more than you originally suspected to. Just a little bit on my branches, because that's how snow falls. Okay. I always say okay and then I go back. Alrighty. Okay, let me try this again. And I'm just going to... I did it randomly last time, and I kind of like to do it a little bit better than randomly this time. And maybe fewer, because they kind of got in the way of the design a little bit. I hope I don't regret that one. Oh well. I can't even see where it's at now. Alright, here's my piece of paper. I forgot to use my my static thing. Oh well, too late now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this one a little bit better. I hope. I don't hate the other one. I like the glitter embossing powders for snowflakes and snow and stuff like that. Stuff like this I think is pretty cool, but yeah, it gets everywhere. Alright guys, there my camera just did it again. Not quite sure when I stopped, but had to be when I was just inking these. And then I did this. No big deal. You guys have seen me do that a lot of times before. So now I'm just going to assemble my card. And what I'll do on the inside, I'll spare you guys that. I will literally just eyeball it and cut a piece of plain paper in there. And just like I did here, I'll just do that and ink it a little bit. And then I handwrite it. I like to do that. And that's pretty much a giveaway that, you know, hey, somebody handmade this. And I'm sorry, I want people to know that, because if you're going to send somebody a card that you've handmade, I don't know, maybe some people think it's not a big deal, but I kind of think it's a big deal because you put a lot of thought into it and energy into it, even if you're just slapping a couple things down. I mean, it's handmade. I think it's awesome. I love getting handmade things. It moves me. And it probably moves me because I make things and I know what it's like. It's not that it's hard. I mean, you thoroughly enjoy it, but there's time and thought put behind it. And if you notice, these are kind of masculine cards, so there's a reason for that. I put thought into it. Plus, I like the stamps, darn it. I like the depth of it. So, I'm going to put a couple more in here because it's thicker paper and it's bending up on me, so. There it is. I like it. I like them both. I like the glimmer on this one. I like the shimmer on that one. Hope you guys do too. And still got to stay within my mixed media realm. So, and then like I said, just put a plain piece of paper in there and cut it to size. You could pop that up if you want, but the paper itself is nice and thick, and I'm trying to keep it nice and flat because these will be mailed. So there we go. So I hope you guys liked it and gained something from it, and are proud of me that I talked through doing it. I'm kind of proud of myself. So there we go. Hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I got lots more to come. I'll probably do some cool little penguin. You know, I don't have a whole lot of Christmas stamps, but I have this cute little fatty snowflake and these fatty little penguins. I got to do something whimsical with them. And those are pretty butterflies, snowflakes too. So I'll probably do something using those guys next. I'm not sure. We will see. So thanks again for watching. And I will take some still photos of both of them so you can see the difference between the holographic embossing powder that I used there with the glitter and the difference between this one that I used with the Perfect Pearls. So, hope you guys like it. Thank you. Mwah! Okay, here's the last part of it, guys, because it was definitely needing something, but look at the deer. See the difference there? All I did was slap down my black Soot Distress ink some water and just added some shadows. So now they have more depth. I did that on both of them for the tree and the deer. And I think that made a big difference to it. Such a subtle thing, and it can make such a big difference. So hopefully you guys noticed that. I missed it recording it because it was an afterthought. So yeah, and it was really easy. You just take your dry brush and I just put some black soot ink down on my non-stick craft sheet right there, and used a brush and a little bit of water and just swiped it where the shadows would be for them. So there you have it. I'll take some stills with a better picture, and yeah, there it is. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed it.